G'day everyone, welcome to Simply Said. This part of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount is pretty straightforward, but it also makes us stop and think. See, Jesus doesn't just beat around the bush. He's pretty straight up with things. He says, don't store up treasure here on earth. Why? Well, because it doesn't last. Moths eat it, rust ruins it, thieves can steal it, and even if we hold on to it our whole lives, we can't take it with us when we die. Instead, Jesus says, store up treasure in heaven, treasure that lasts forever. And here's the thing. Jesus says, where your treasure is, that's where your heart will be. And so the question is, what is our treasure? What's the thing we think about most, dream about most, chase after most? And this is the challenge. If life on earth is mainly about accumulating stuff, well, we're in for a sad end. Likewise, if the concept of heaven for us is mainly about the stuff we'll get or the people we'll see again, we might be missing the point too. And now, there are good things to look forward to about heaven, reuniting with loved ones, yes, but the real treasure is God himself. It's being close to him forever. And to help us understand this point, Jesus uses the analogy of an eye. Now that sounds strange, but he says if your eye is healthy, if it's clear and focused, singularly focused, then your whole life will be full of light. But if your eye is unhealthy, greedy, divided and distracted, your whole life will be dark. In the Bible, the good eye, or they would call it a good eye, or an eye that is single. It means being generous, whereas an evil eye means being stingy. And so Jesus is basically saying, if your focus is on God and living generously, your life will shine with his light. Jesus then makes it really plain. You can't serve two masters. You can't serve both God and an affection for money. Money can't act on God's behalf, nor can it fill God's role. And yet, money does act like a false god. It demands our time, our attention, our devotion, but only one master can have our hearts. And so, what does treasuring God and making him our master look like? Well, the prophet Micah, he summed it up pretty nicely, saying, act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with God. That's how you treasure him. And the New Testament adds more. Be generous. Care for the poor. Share Jesus with others. Live by the Spirit. The Apostle Paul even says that his crown in heaven isn't gold. It's people. The lives that he's touched and discipled as part of his love and service to God. At the end of the day, this isn't about counting crowns or storing up points for heaven. It's about relationship, loving God, loving people, and letting his love flow through us. And when the day comes that we stand before Jesus, I don't think we'll care about treasures or rewards. I think we'll simply fall before him, crowns and all, knowing that he is the ultimate treasure. And so here's the simple takeaway. Don't chase stuff that won't last. Let's fix our eyes on God, not stuff. Let's be generous. Let's walk with God. Let's love people well and treasure God himself above everything else. And that, I think, is what it means to store up treasure in heaven. Have a great week, everyone.